Welcome. In this video, we will know about the first of a kind dragonfly festival. So dragonfly is basically a creature like you would have seen them around in the garden, and so this particular festival is a part of the dragonfly festival being held across the world. And why? Because to raise awareness regarding the dragonfly and their role in the environment. So these are the few things that you have to know. The one thing that you need to know, this festival is going to held in Kerala. Now it is being held in Kerala under the partnership with WWF, World Wide Fund for Nature. That is the organization which is organizing it in Kerala. Now let's get into the details. So the first thing that you have to know, as mentioned earlier, WWF India state unit has joined hand with Society for Ordnance Studies. So this is again an organization in association with which it is holding the festival known as the Thumbipuram for the first ever state dragonfly festival in Kerala, called as Thumbi Mahotsam. So the whole word, the Mahotsam, that is the festival, dragonfly festival, would be called as Thumbi Mahotsam. So basically Thumbi is for dragonfly and Mahotsam is the festival. So that is how the Thumbi Mahotsam would be celebrated in Kerala in 2022. Which two organizations will be like at the forefront of organizing this is WWF India along with partnership with Society for Ordnance Studies. Now they have also come up with the idea of mascot. So because we are trying to create awareness about the dragonfly, it is a good way to go with the mascot route so that it could gain popularity and the people could relate it better. So they have named, so if you just go back and search for Pantalu, that's the name of the mascot, you will be able to see a cute bee dragonfly over there, which is the mascot for this festival. As part of the festival, various programs will be rolled out in coming months to reach out to various sections of society. So this will not be a single time like okay one day event, but it will have a lot of programs which will be rolled out in the coming months so that it could reach various sections of society. This is part of National Dragonfly Festival being organized by WWF India, Bombay Natural History Society, Indian Dragonfly Society in association with National Biodiversity Board, UNEP, UNDP, as well as IUCN. So these many organizations are part of the Dragonfly Festival, but at the forefront it is WWF India along with the other organization working within the ambit in Indian territory, your Bombay Natural History Society. Go back and check Bombay Natural History Society, which ministry it is in, if it is in any ministry, if it is an autonomous body, just go and check about the type of the organization Bombay Natural History Society is all about. Then we have Indian Dragonfly Association, National Biodiversity Board, UNEP, UNDP and IUCN. So these organizations, so just remember these organizations on the tip of your finger and also go back and look into these organizations separately. That is one of the important aspects from your UPSC point of view. Now a digital ordinate knowledge hub will also be established which will host all available material in the form of scientific papers, poster, videos and stickers. So basically a knowledge hub would be created where you can go and check out all the knowledge related to the dragonfly. Dragonfly festival in itself, it started in 2018 to educate and inform public about the integral role that dragonflies and their lesser known siblings domicile flies play in our environment. So these flies, even though they look like very non-significant, they are very important for the well-being of environment, and hence this kind of festival are organized so that more and more people understand that even though such a small insect which is like generally not being cared about is very integral for the whole environment system that we live in. So these are the few things that you have to know. Now let's also try to understand about the World Wide Fund for Nature. Now this is the only things that you actually have to know about it. You can go across and look into the all the initiatives and programs that they have started and what are their result in terms of conserving of the species. So this is another thing that you have to know, but as of now, what we have to understand is how the worldwide fund for nature is played out. So first of all, the first thing that you have to know is that it is non-governmental. So it is not supported by any government, and it is in non-governmental and international for a matter of fact. Now it is not a new organization as well. It was formed in way back in 1961 itself. Where it is its headquarter is located in Gland, Switzerland. And what is its major aim? Like what is the area of focus area where it works for? So it works in the wilderness preservation and reduction of human impact on the environment. So that is the main goal of WWF. They will try to work for the preservation of wilderness, like all the species in wild should be preserved, and they also see how we can reduce the impact that human create on the environment altogether, and how instead of being a impactor, they could be a part of the environment altogether and help in its conservation. So these are the broad goals on which your Worldwide Fund for Nature works. Now there are very important reports also, or some program or initiative started by WWF, and you should know them. The first one is Living Planet Report. Now this Living Planet Report is based on the Living Planet Index, which is again launched by this only. It is publicized every 2 years by WWF since 1998. So if there is a question, Living Planet Report is published by, so the answer would be WWF. Just remember that. Then the next thing that you have to know is about the Earth Hour. So Earth Hour is basically a worldwide movement again organized by WWF. This is an annual event encouraging individuals to switch off the lights for 1 hour from 8:30 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. on a specific day towards the end of the March as a symbol to commitment to the planet. So if you have like on social media itself, every year in newspaper different articles come in where they talk about the Earth Hour, that as a commitment towards the planet in order to save energy, in order to reduce the the combustion level that has been causing the havoc in the climate. So for such kind of commitment, every year Worldwide Fund for Nature organize a kind of a campaign where everybody should put off their light for 1 hour from 8:30 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. Now another thing that you have to remember is Earth Day is different from Earth Hour. Just remember that. Earth Day is organized by UNEP. It is on different day and it has the different agenda behind it. It is about how we can preserve the Earth in general. So Earth Day and Earth Hours are different. Now they also go for a mechanism called debt for nature swap. So basically it's kind of a financial transaction in which if a country like a developing country is having some kind of foreign debt, they could go for debt for nature swap, which means that if they have put more effort into the environment conservation, they can ask for a forego of a particular foreign debt. So such kind of mechanism is also headed by the WWF. Then they have Marine Stewardship Council, independent non-profit organization which set standard for sustainable fishing. So it's mostly like how the fishing could be sustainable, how it could not create problem for the ocean, and how we can go for the sustainable livelihood for the fishermen also. So such kind of things, such kind of standards are set up by Marine Stewardship Council. And finally, they also have a program called Healthy Grown Potato. So now as the name suggests, it is basically eco brand. Eco brand means that they will be branded that okay, these potatoes are high quality and they are sustainably grown, packed and shipped to the consumer by leveraging integrated pest management farming practices on larger scale. So these are kind of a eco mark or a brand which will like satisfy the consumer that okay, these potatoes are sustainably grown and they have been utilized the best practices in terms of integrated pest management. So these are few major initiative of WWF Worldwide Fund for Nature. So for your UPSC point of view, just remember Living Planet Report is published by WWF, Earth Hour is organized by WWF. WWF started the mechanism for debt for nature swap. They also have the Marine Stewardship Council and they also have an eco brand called as the Healthy Grown Potato. So these are the few things that you have to know. I hope you have understood this whole video. Major area of your focus would be Kerala is the state where it is happening for the first time, which all organizations are included or involved in the organization of such kind of event, and in general how the dragonfly play a role in the environment. So these are the things that you have to focus on. If you have any doubt, feel free to comment. Thank you.